if you do not make out time for your wellness, you will be forced to make out time for your illness. But to be honest, many people are just not well in this Lagos that me and you are in. You will find out if you drive, or maybe you are stuck in a slow moving traffic, or if you live in one of the many hoods scattered all across Lagos. Like, people can be so crazy. But hey, we are advised to show empathy to this kind of people, as we do not know the state of their mental health. Stick with me to the end of this show so our mental health coach can educate us on the causes of post-traumatic stress, PTS, and post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD.
Hi everyone. So welcome to this episode of Nothing is Lost. It's an inspirational series where we get to lend our voice for the good of the society. My name is Uche. I'm a mental health coach working and living in Qatar. Today I'm going to be talking about PTS and PTSD, that is post-traumatic stress and post-traumatic stress disorder. So post-traumatic stress, or PTS, and post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, are mental health conditions that can happen if you have passed through a traumatic event. A few days ago, there's actually someone I know, he actually posted on social media where he was robbed on gunpoint and his driver was killed. So after a couple of weeks, he still posted on social media again how he has not been able to recover from the event. When he relieves the event, it seems like he's at the scene of the event. And yes, and it's coming back to him, and he's feeling like hurting himself, and it's really affecting him. It's affecting everything around him and the people around him. So this is actually post-traumatic stress. Now, we cannot say it's a disorder yet until he's diagnosed by a specialist, a therapist. So, on the normal scale, any PTS, post-traumatic stress that lasts for more than 3 weeks to a month, is usually post-PTSD, that's post-traumatic stress disorder. Because people can experience PTS. For instance, months ago, my parked car just caught fire. Like, I was watching my car burn in front of me.
Serious.
And this was an incident that I only see in movies.
Wow, so sorry to hear.
Thank you. It took the intervention of the fire service department to be able to put out the fire so that it doesn't affect other cars around where my car was parked. Now, I thought, even one of my neighbors were like, "Are you not crying?" Like, it's just the car. So I thought, that's it. It's a car, and that's the end of it. But I didn't know that this event, I was going to relieve it, and it was going to affect me, because on that same day, I bashed into somebody's car. So that is post-traumatic stress. It's not a disorder yet, because it relieves on its own. Now, the difference between the both of them is PTS, post-traumatic stress, relieves on its own, but PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, does not relieve on its own. You need to seek help.
So please, what causes PTS and PTSD?
Let's say PTS, because before it leads to PTSD, it have to be diagnosed. Number one, the loss of a loved one, when you watch someone die in front of you. And number two, a major accident. Yes, some form of accident that happened to you that is very, very major. Not just having a knife cut or falling down. And number three, experiencing tragedy. And when I mean tragedy, something very tragic happening to you. So these are some few of the causes of PTS, which could lead to PTSD.
Great. So, if one finds him or herself in a situation where one is experiencing PTS or probably PTSD, as a specialist, what would you advise you do to cope with these challenges?
Number one, exercise. Exercise is very, very important. Incorporating exercise in our daily routine. Number two is regular meditation, like meditation involving deep breathing, taking your time to relax your muscles, absorb the things around you. Number three is spending time with positive people, because if you see yourself talking to people who understand you, people who when you talk, you feel that they can get what you're feeling. It kind of like improves your well-being. Number four is to avoid drugs and alcohol. But a lot of people would obviously think this is like instead they should be indulging drugs. Yeah. Yes, that's the best. Yes, but that is not the best. Because alcohol and drugs can impair your judgment. It can make you lose a lot of motor control of your body and then plunge you back into that traumatic state. Finally, if you don't find relief with some of these things I've mentioned, then you should seek professional help.
That's it, guys. We've come to the end of yet another interesting episode. I learned a whole lot, and I hope you too were able to pick one or two things. We look forward to your feedback in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram for quick updates. And as usual, before we leave you today, I'll be dropping a few lyrics. Okay,
so I'm going to leave you with this. An ounce of prevention, they say, is worth more than a pound of cure.
Things are really happening in Lagos. If you don't know, guys are really messing up.
They say every day is for the thief, one day be for the owner. Today, newspaper fresh, tomorrow now for Suya. She say she no one do, you still the peanut down for corner. You say you wanna shop and market, say you be your lodger. Leave this girl alone, make she go home, you no agree. Sure you know they see, she's so very young, now why she free? Now you're threatening her, always stalking her, telling guys her. Now she's having nightmares cause you're verbal abusing her. Yeah, she cries in her sleep with nobody else to meet. Okay, you be done for streets. All the girls now you want it again. No be this one, almost this girl no fly away. She's a little angel, take your hands away. She's going through pains, man. Take your car away. Take your car away. Take your problems far away, my guy.
What to do?